that says, if you want to touch the past, touch a rock. If you want to touch the present, touch a flower. If you want to touch the future, touch a life. Being a volunteer takes just one thing, the will. The will to make positive impact on something or someone, the will to be part of a good cause. This could be through lending a hand, lending a voice, sharing a bottle of water, or empathizing with a troubled mind. There's no one way to be a volunteer. 8-year-old Khalifa was involved in a freak accident while playing with his friends. This resulted in a cervical myelopathy, that's the compression of the spinal cord in the neck region. Khalifa's family at Bekerua, Dala local government area of Kano State could hardly afford the next meal, not to talk of a major surgery. He was bedridden for a while. A good Samaritan came across Khalifa's condition and put it out on the internet. Maybe some of us might have seen this post somewhere on the internet in 2016. Our AIM Child Trust Foundation came across this post and called the number on it. It happened to be Khalifa's mom. We paid them a visit and sought her permission to do a crowdfunding to raise the 520,000 naira required for Khalifa's surgery. We put out a crowdfunding campaign requesting that 1,000 Nigerians should kindly donate 500 naira each. Within 3 weeks, we raised over 600,000 naira. At the point of surgery, the hospital, ACRI Teaching Hospital, gave a discount. Khalifa's surgery was done successfully, alhamdulillah. 10 months later, Khalifa is back in his classroom at Werendi Primary School. To date, Khalifa still goes through with his physiotherapy sessions. His mom has been empowered with a grinding machine to support their family. All of us volunteered in our different ways to make this happen for Khalifa and his family. From the person who first put out the post on the internet, somebody I don't even know up until today, to our AIM Child Trust Foundation who manage and administer the crowdfunding, to every person who donated 500 naira or more, shared the post, told a friend about it, or prayed for Khalifa. All of us volunteered in our own different ways to make this happen for Khalifa and his family. I was a volunteer teacher for 3 years with Amy House Public School Outreach Program. During my time at LEA and Wonkudu, Kaduna State, I had the privilege of interacting with children who only needed a chance to quality education to soar and break the vicious cycle of poverty and inequality they found themselves in. It's bad enough that we're battling with 10 million plus, an estimated 10 million plus children out of school. The ones that have made it to school deserve nothing but quality education. I realize that quality education begins with a qualified and well-trained teacher. For me, this led to the founding of STEPP Project Kaduna. At STEPP Project, we're making efforts to train teachers from low-income schools and underserved communities with modern and more effective teaching techniques. The first phase of our teacher training was in September 2018. We were on a zero budget, no money at all, just our idea and our passion to make an impact. We needed a venue for training, we needed training materials, writing materials, resource persons. Abdul Fattah, the printer, offered to print all our training materials on credit. This was his own way of supporting our cause. This singular act of volunteering by Abdul Fattah went a long way in kickstarting our project. We sent emails to different organizations requesting to use their hall for free. Yasmin El-Rifai Foundation responded positively. They allowed us use their hall for free for 3 whole days and also supported us with writing materials. Our resource persons made it happen for us. Miss Anita, our co-founder, took on Jolly Phonics and classroom management, while our friends from Lifematics Center Lagos trained the teachers on creative elementary mathematics. We were so broke, we couldn't afford lunch. We asked all our participants to bring their food from home. 8 weeks later, we went to monitor implementation in the classrooms. We were blown away by the outcome. Since then, STEPP Project hasn't looked back. We started with 40 teachers. To date, we've trained over 90. The amazing thing for us at STEPP Project is how the teachers we've trained, not only have they implemented what they've learned in their classrooms, but have gone a step further to organize step-down trainings for the rest of their colleagues in their various schools. This is their own way of volunteering their skills, sharing their knowledge, and contributing to quality education in Nigeria. Speaking about sharing knowledge and volunteering skills is a young lady I met at our Muje Safespaces project. When I first met Shamsia, she and her family were just managing to get by. She was enrolled as a beneficiary on a vocational skills training program. She learned to sew and was given one sewing machine as a startup material. Today, Shamsia owns her small tailoring business and is back to school studying to be a nurse. The young ladies in Shamsia's community look up to her as a role model. They see their dreams coming through in Shamsia. She was once like them, a girl out of school. Today, she's living her dreams. Shamsia has made herself available. She volunteers her skills at her free time, teaches her friends how to sew, and also encourages them and gives them hope that they too can live their dreams. Speaking about giving hope, encouragement and giving hope, is a gentleman I know doing amazing things. All of us from northern Nigeria or have been to northern Nigeria or have heard anything about northern Nigeria know or can see what the Almajiri, being an Almajiri child is. It's the most undignifying and dehumanizing thing that can happen to any child. They deserve better. This gentleman, Muhammad Kiana, acknowledges that the Almajiri child deserve better than what they have today. He founded Almajiri Child's Rights Initiative, a platform, an advocacy platform that gives all of us a chance to volunteer and lend our voice to the plight of the Almajiri child, to lend our voices in promoting the rights of the Almajiri child. A lot of us have heard this call. Students, workers, youth couples, all of us from all over Nigeria have leveraged on this platform initiated by Muhammad to call on a better life for the Almajiri child. The more we volunteer, the more our voices get louder. We help each other to amplify each other's voices to promote the rights of these children. We're getting responses little by little from state governments, and the federal government is turning attention into it. We hope and we also always pray that we raise our voices for the plight of these children. Finally, the people of Umagunu community in Bako local government area of Niger State, before 2009, they had no access to safe water. Fetching water in this community was a whole day's job. If Monday is my family's day of fetching water, all the women and the girls in our family do nothing. We just fetch water. We put school on hold, going to the market on hold. We just fetch water. In 2009, Water Support Charity Organization constructed a hand pump borehole in this community. 10 years later, 2019, this borehole is still functional in this community. The people of this community have come together, put their time, energy, and resources together to care for and maintain this facility that has brought ease to their water problem. This is their own way of volunteering towards their own community development. There's no one way to be a volunteer. Through my journey as a volunteer, key lessons I've learned are sincerity of purpose, commitment, effective communication, and collaboration. Collaboration has always been my cheat code. When we come together, we put our heads and our hands together. When we work together, it makes the job a bit easier. It makes it more impactful and far-reaching. When we teach each other and learn from each other, it makes the challenges surmountable, and the impact is indeed far-reaching. Most importantly, at the core of any intervention, support, or effort at giving back is respect for the dignity of the people, respect for their culture, respect for their opinions and their religious affiliation. I reach out as a partner, looking to work together to make progress, not as the Messiah. I'll conclude with the words of Elizabeth Andrew, which resonates with me. She says, volunteers do not necessarily have the time, they just have the heart. Thank you.